Hello everyone and welcome back. This is our first video that covers A-level content. Today we will be covering basic integration using indefinite integrals and definite integrals. We have two questions and we're going to solve them quickly together. This is part 1 of the integration series, and in this channel we're going to cover from basic integration to integration by parts and integration by substitution. So get yourself a pen and paper and let's start to engage with the video, and let's begin. Now, question 1 is use calculus to find the equation of 2x plus 3 square root x dx. Now, and this is 2 marks question. What does calculus mean? Whenever we see calculus in a question, calculus is referring to differentiation and integration. Now, in this case, it is integration. I have here, right here, I have the standard equation for integration. This is the symbol for integration. X to the power of n is the equation. Dx meaning it is in terms of x equals to x to the power of n plus 1. Now what happened here is that we added 1 to the power divided by n plus 1 divided by n plus 1, and what happened here is we divided by the new. The rule is we add 1 to the power, we divide it by the new power plus c. Now we know from previous equations, we have the linear equation y equals mx plus c, that c is the y-intercept. And whenever we are solving integration question, we have to write c, we have to mention c, because if we don't, we might lose a mark, and that's not worth it. So please always remember to include c. c is the y-intercept. 2x. Now, the rule is, I said, we add 1 and then we divide by the new power. 2x we add becomes 2x squared divided by 2. 2 is the new power, and this is in terms of y. Y equals 2x squared divided by 2 plus, now the square root, 3 square root x. The square root means that the power is half, 1 over 2. So, in other words, it's 3x to the power of 1 over 2. We add 1 to the 1 over 2, becomes 3 over 2, or 1.5. And we divide the 3 by the new power, which is 3 over 2. So, becomes like this, plus c. Now, the y equals 2 divided by 2 is just 1, so x squared plus, now the 3 cancel out with the 3, so it's going to be x, it's going to be 2x 3 over 2 plus c. And that's it for this question. This is 2 marks. This question is about solving integration question using definite integrals. The question is as follows. Use integration to find the area between x equals 5 and x equals negative 1 when y equals x to the power of 3 plus 4x squared plus 9x plus 5. This is 4 marks question. Now, what's the first step? The first step is to integrate this equation, and then we use these values to substitute into the equation, into the integrated x cubed plus 4x squared plus 9x plus 5 dx, because it's in terms of x. And what is the integrals? What are the integrals? The integrals are these. These are the solutions. So, whichever is greater goes up, whichever is lower goes down. So it's 5 minus negative 1. So let's integrate. Power of 3 is x to the power of 4 divided by 4 plus 4x to the power of 3 divided by 3 plus 9 divided by 2, because we add 1, x becomes squared, plus 5x, and we don't have to divide it by 1, it is just 5. What did we forget? We forgot c. Now, one exception to the rule I mentioned before is if it's definite integrals. In other words, if we have these solutions, we do not have to write the c. So this is the new equation, and we write a square bracket. This is the 5, this is the -1. Now let's substitute 5 first, which is the greater, and then minus the new minus between brackets the total for -1. So here becomes 5 to the power of 4 divided by 4 plus 4 divided by 3 between bracket 5 to the power of 3 plus 9 over 2 between bracket 5 squared plus 5 between bracket 5 minus -1 to the power of 4 is just 1 over 4. 4 over 3 times -1 cubed is minus 4 over 3 plus 9 over 2 minus 5. So let's find the total. This one is 625 over 4 plus 4 over 3 times by 125, which is 500 over 3 plus 25 times 9 over 2 is 225 over 2 plus 25. This whole total subtracted by this, and let's find the total. 1 over 4 minus 4 over 3 plus 9 over 2 minus 5 becomes -19 over 12. And let's find the total again for the first one, and we're going to end up with 5,525 divided by 12 minus add 19 over 12, and the total is 462. Now, because it's the area, there has to be a unit, so the unit here is unit squared. And that's it. That's how you solve this question. It's pretty easy. Now, I want to tell you how to solve integration using your calculator. Now, to make things easier, these developed calculators that you have, I have the Casio 9991 EX class Wix. We have a function next to the x, and that is the integration. We press this, and then we write the equation x cubed plus 4x squared plus 9x plus 5, and then we write the integrals 5 and -1, and then we press the equal sign, and we should get 462. This is just to check your answers, because in the exam you have to write the full working out. So please don't use your calculator to rush things, otherwise you're just going to lose marks. So please write it with your hand and then double check using your calculator. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.